Hi everyone, welcome to my 2ZZ-GE engine swap and restoration series of my Peugeot 205 GTI, and I'm sure you're already asking why. To cut a long story short, the car was in a bad way and this was the last roll of the dice. After living a hot hatch's life since 1989, the car was showing its age on all fronts. The engine was gone, with piston rings on cylinders 1 and 3 recording very low wet compression results. The shell was rusting in the common places, and the interior, which was never the best, was breaking and falling apart. Something had to give, and it was use it or lose it time. On a very strict budget, I wanted to have something that I could use as a dependable daily, a bit of fast road fun, and offer improved reliability and performance over the original car's setup. A budget-conscious resto mod, if you will. Originally, I wanted to use a Toyota 3SGE motor out of a Celica ST202, but after a bit of arguing with some friends, with arguments being made towards the engine weight, power figures and similarities in configuration to the XU9 Peugeot block, the Toyota 2ZZ-GE out of any mid-2000 Toyota was settled on as the route forwards. And as luck would have it, there was a Celica T-Sport, perfect, about 3 miles down the road, and after some reg plate stalking, I discovered the MOT was years out of date and the car hadn't been moved as long as I could remember. After dropping a note through the door and eventually getting chatting with the owner, a deal was reached as the car was off to the scrapyard soon. As with cars, it had gotten away from the previous owners. They loved it, but they were out of options with it. Thanks to Kevin and his partner for this, it means a lot. I hope you're both well, and if you ever see this, good on you. And now, the elephant in the room. Why didn't I use a K20? Mainly because the K20 has become the benchmark for most engine swaps, and as a result, they carry an associated value with them. Rightly so, phenomenal piece of engineering, but when you're trying to do something on a budget, things get out of hand very quickly when you go down that route. I won't say how much I got the Celica for, but it wouldn't even get you an untested K20 short block off eBay. And the only mechanical issue with the Celica was a stuck rear caliper. Everything else worked flawlessly. The electricals, the engine, the interior was solid. It's just a shame the shell was so rotted, because it would have made a fun restoration project too. There's a never-ending supply of aftermarket parts to make any build work. It's awesome if you've got sponsors, backers or deep pockets, but if not, it all comes at a cost. It would be really useful to utilise as much of the Celica as possible to keep costs down. With most of 2020 being a total write-off for leaving the house or doing anything, I got a lot of downtime in the garage. So much so that the engine is now fitted, the bits that need to line up do, and the car runs and the wheels turn. But it's all at proof of concept stage. It's not finished, it all needs sorting and fitting properly. As this is my first engine swap project, I wanted to complete everything up to now off camera so I could solely focus on it and not get distracted. Now, as I know it works, I want you guys to come along as I work through the car, restoring, redoing and finalising the car properly before hopefully getting it MOT'd and taking it out to see if it's any good. Hope you've enjoyed the intro. Proper content starts next episode where the back of the car comes off. Take care, cheers, see you all next time.